Yeah, I'm Wilfred Anyekotian, Chief of East Walla Location, Ugunja Sub-County. I would like to inform the public that we have not been in peace for the last 1 week because of political interest in the area, particularly in Sukumre ward. And come last evening, around 8, I received a call from a business lady in Sukumre who actually operating a supermarket and even a hardware and a petrol station. Twice that they are in danger, and there are a lot of premises within the town center, and if we cannot turn up for their rescue, then most of their property can be destroyed. So first call, I assume, and I told her that there's enough security agents within the town center. They are turning up, but later on, less than 5 minutes, they did call again, and I had to rush to the scene. Reaching at the scene, I found an aspirant who is our former nominated MC with his team, and they were spilling stones all over. The other opponents, I don't know whether opponents or they are enemies, they are also throwing stones. And that's why, I think that's the main reason why this lady was calling, because it was just opposite her premises. So I went directly to the Mheshimiwa, and I told him, this right now, it is past time, campaign time. You're supposed to campaign from 6 in the morning to 6 in the evening, and right now it is around 8, actually past 8, it was around now 8:30. Was my movement from where I was to where the incident was taking place. It would take me around 30 minutes. So I told them they need to call it off for another day. And actually, one of his men told me that they are going nowhere. They are continuing their debate, they are moving nowhere. And all of a sudden I got somebody stormed me on the chest, and a slap from the same guy, and I heard somebody shouting from far, and somebody is cutting you from behind. And looking on my head, I realized that a panga coming, a sharp one. So I blocked the hand because I could not block the panga itself. So I blocked the hand and it chopped part of my head, not deep cut, but at least I started bleeding. But I realized this guy, since he has now realized that he started cutting me, he will continue cutting me. So I decided to grab the panga, and we fell down with the guy, we struggled, and I managed to disarm the guy. Realizing that now the others don't have a panga anymore, the guy started running, and I chased him, and I managed to grab him while we were running. But the most important thing here, right now I could have been a dead person, because there was another guy who wanted to cut me from behind when we were struggling for this panga. But luckily enough, there's a guy who is also operating Kinyosa, shouted, and they decided to finish with him. And the guy got a deep cut, a deep one. I don't know whether it's going to be normal with him. He need to go through thorough medical checkup. That's what I could say. But everything was reported. We managed to escort this guy up to the police station, and I handed over the panga to the police. And I hope the OCS and the security operators, they are going to do the right thing, so that a legal action should be taken to the culprits. That's the matter. But I will request all of us in every part of the country that we need to maintain peace during this electioneering period. Peace before, peace during, and even peace after the election, because we are going to remain in Kenya. Kenya belongs to us, all of us. The election comes after every 5 years, it goes, but we remain as Kenyans. And this is not for even Sierra alone. I'm talking about the entire country. Thank you very much. God bless Kenya.
Kama wengine.
Kaya manyora kungada. Manyora nyoto ngada cross, it was from behind. Nyoto ngada kabisa. nya go le wete kanga nyo go le running from behind back all the way e manyo konyo go take it no good to get armed. That's what I would say. Then they were well, it was well organized. They were all armed.
Sawa. Gathered here today are members of Gotosimbo sub-location. Our main purpose of coming here is to condemn seriously what happened in our location in Sigombre. The violence that was meted upon our kids, brothers, sisters, unfortunately even against the administration, is something that we cannot accept. I am speaking as Engineer Makonyango, a stakeholder in this sub-location, and a man who loves peace. And all my brothers and sisters who are here are people who love peace, and peace must prevail. Yes, peace must prevail at all costs.
Peace must prevail.
Yes, let all those who are in need of seats here campaign peacefully. And it is important that the administration takes action. They are invited to the administration office so they can sit down there and sign a pact that they will conduct their campaign peacefully, so that our brothers and sisters at the end of the elections on the 9th of September will be remaining here in peace without any problems. All we know is that all we heard was that the market was supposed to have been opened by the governor officially, and the current MCA was against the market being opened and presided over by the former MCA whom we had taken over from, and who is no longer as an MCA, but wants to be the next MCA. So I'm told he went and locked up the market that nobody would go there. The problem all started from there. And personally, that market belongs to the Gomore community. It was built by Sea County. It does not belong to any individual.
Vile tumesikia maneno aliyo imetokea Sigombre, sitani shindwe. Vile imefanyika hatujasikia tangu zamani vile imefanyika. Watu wamekatwa na hatujasikia hivyo. Hiyo kitu tunapeleka kwa Jesus Christ. Sitani shindwe. Hatujasikia hiyo kitu. Kwa sababu hiyo hatuwezi kukubali hiyo maneno ifanyike tena. Kuwe na amani na peace.
Wanasiasa wasitumie vibaya watoto wetu.
Wanasiasa watoto
wetu. Na hiyo ikome.
We are gathered here to say that as a people of us Gotosimbo people, we are peace-loving group, and we would like to live harmoniously and peacefully the way we have been. We are disturbed by what happened the previous day and yesterday. We are not happy because our sons and daughters are set against each other by politicians who are campaigning. We would like the politicians to spread peace message, make their followers campaign for them peacefully without setting them against one another. We would like, as Gotosimbo group, to condemn in the strongest terms possible the act or the hooliganism that was meted on some of our sons. We must condemn it. And as a group, we say no, no, no to violence. We want peace. We want that we live together in harmony, spread peaceful information to all of us, and now at the time of election and even after the election, we want to live peacefully, harmoniously, without identifying ourselves in different groups. We are one people. Thank you.
Kwa majina naitwa Caleb Udwor Mondi, yenye najulikana ni Matayo. Ningependa kuambia wana bodaboda wenzangu wasiwe watu wenye wanatumiwa kuleta virugo. Ningeomba hii kura yenye tunaenda tukuwe na amani. Saa ile wanasiasa wanatutumia vibaya. Sasa ningeomba wakuwe watu wenye wako na amani. Kwa upande wa security ningeomba chief wetu akuwe na amani, awache mambo za kuleta virugo kwa center yetu ya Sigomre, asiingilie siasa, akuwe mtu wa kama referee. Juu akiingilia siasa vile ameingilia ataleta virugo kati ya Sigomre. Ningeomba chief wetu akuwe mbali na siasa. Asanteni.
My name is Charles Ogada, an MCA aspirant for Ugunja Ward. First and foremost, I want to start by I want to talk about the political violence that has been witnessed in part of Ugunja constituency, that is Sigomre Ward. For the last 2 days, there have been sustained violence involving 2 aspirants in Sigomre. This has created a lot of heat within the constituency. I want to condemn the occurrence strongly. I want to urge the leaders that are involved to take responsibility and ensure that at this period of time we maintain peace, and we urge our supporters to become intolerant to one another. Politics comes and go, and we will remain as a people. So we don't need to hurt each other. We only need to differ ideologically, but we don't need to get into physical confrontation. So I want to really condemn those that were involved in the planning of those violent conflicts that have been witnessed in Sigomre market. I want to say that politics should not be a criminal activity. Politics should be about policies, should be about development, should be about tolerance, should be about understanding, should be about respect, and our leaders must be respectful to one another. So what happened should not happen again, and it is being alleged that the political violence was sponsored by some political leaders, and if it succeeds in Sigomre, then these will be replicated in other wards within the constituency. We want to say that we don't want to see that such kind of thinking coming from a leader. The leaders with evil thinking should be equally be condemned by the public and should not be allowed to take political offices. Thank you.
Yes. Sawa sawa. Okay.
Kurani. Pati goye, makara kitu kawun. Digo ay ko